All right, what's up YouTube? So today I am here with my girlfriend and we just got accepted into Spark. So we are going to test that out, see how good it is and see if we can incorporate it into multi-apping. But first, we have this $50 incentive. We only have to do 5 deliveries for it, so it's gonna be super easy. So yeah, we're just gonna knock those out for this video. And yeah. Now, the first thing I've already noticed about Spark is that they don't put the full mileage on the orders. So like on paper, it shows 6 miles for this, 13 something and change, which is pretty great. But I did have to drive about 4 miles to get here. So that makes the miles to money not that great. But we took it anyways because we're getting an extra $10 per order on these next 5 orders, and that way we can just learn the app and everything. So yeah, that's what we're doing. We're gonna learn the app, and then we'll see in another video how we can incorporate it into multi-apping. Okie doke. So yeah, pretty simple. We just scanned some things and he loaded it up all for us. So pretty simple process there. We were waiting for quite a bit. So this whole thing might end up taking us probably an hour, but all in all, that's about $23, which isn't too bad. But you know, we'll definitely be looking out for some better orders. So we just got those 2 dropped off, and we actually pretty quick accepted another offer. Another thing I'm noticing though is that these pickup times are absolutely impossible to abide by. So I've got about a 8-minute drive there, and it expects me to pick it up in 1 minute. So I'm hoping that doesn't like affect my ratings or anything. But yeah, this one's pretty good. Even with the 3-mile drive to the store and the 4 miles showed for the drop off, that's 7 miles for 14 bucks. Pretty solid. And then of course we have the incentive that'll give an extra $10 for this order. So yeah, pretty good order here. Okay, so that one was right away with the pickup, so that is encouraging. Yeah, hopefully they're all like that. I like this Walmart. So basically the app was like not letting me scan it. It said that that wasn't his items, but he was out there, he confirmed it with me that it was right. And the support agent that I called, I could barely understand him, and he was super quiet on top of that, so it was really weird. But I ended up just being able to bypass it. I didn't even need to, I guess, call the support agent. So I don't know what the point of scanning is at all, but yeah, so hopefully I don't lose my tip on that order. But it is what it was, I guess. It was really weird. I don't know. Not a fan of the customer service so far, but at least I know I can just bypass it in the future. So, all right, looks like we got another order, and we are definitely not doing that one. That is crazy far. So we finally got an offer, but it's not, we can't pick it up till 4:45. That's a half hour from now. It's not even this Walmart. So we have to wait a little while. So I'm gonna turn on DoorDash and see if we can get anything in between that will take us into that area. But otherwise, we're just kind of waiting. So, yeah, not a great day so far, but you know, everybody's first day can't be amazing, I guess. We're gonna give it another go tomorrow for sure. Alrighty, so we made it right at 5:45, and we did end up being able to do that DoorDash and made $6.50 off of it. So yeah, should have been doing that the whole time, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Making more money.
It's almost like multi-apping works or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so we just dropped off that 3rd batch, and we are taking a break for today. We got some other things going on, so we're gonna do those other 2 tomorrow. We will check back in with you then. Alrighty, day 2, we back at it. Already got another order. It was for 20 bucks for 4 miles, but as soon as I accepted it, I realized it was the Walmart way down south, so we have to drive almost 8 miles just to get it. So still not bad, $20 for 12 miles, plus the $10 we get for the incentive.
In 1.2 miles, turn right onto North Clinton Street.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one. So we're gonna knock that out and we're gonna get it. Alrighty, so that pickup took like a half an hour.
Turn left.
We were just sitting there waiting for a half an hour. But we'll probably get this knocked out in about 15-20 minutes, and that'll be about a full hour. The $20 plus the $10 incentive will be $30 for that hour. That's pretty good, I think. So yeah, so I took this order. It's really far. I have to drive like 9 miles just to get to the store, but it is only 4 miles, and it does drop us off home. So I picked it up basically because I was going to drive those miles anyways. Plus, of course, with the incentive, it's just worth it. But that is definitely a theme I'm seeing, that these orders probably wouldn't be worth it without the incentive. So in the future, when I'm trying to use this for multi-apping, I'm definitely going to have to be really selective. And even with our last order, I was like, oh, this is a really good one, but I didn't realize how far that Walmart was. So definitely, I think that's a big downside, because with multi-apping, it's just so fast-paced. You're getting so many orders. You have to be able to look at it and recognize if it's worth it right away, because otherwise somebody else is going to get it, or you're going to miss out on something that's really good. So I think that's the downside to Spark with multi-apping, at least, is that you can't, at least yet, I can't yet. It'll definitely take me, maybe in a couple weeks, I'll get used to it, and I'll recognize which Walmart is which, and I'll get a better sense for that. But for right now, I got to be really careful with which ones I'm taking, otherwise I'm going to drive 10 miles in the opposite direction without realizing it. So yeah, I mean, for today, we'll finish this one out, and then we will get all our numbers, and we'll figure out how much we made and see if it's worth it with and without the incentive. All right, so a quick breakdown and some thoughts, but first the numbers. So we made $77.50 on the trips and the tips that we made between the two shifts we did. Yesterday 3 hours and today 2 hours, total of 5 hours. Now that $77.55 would be pretty awful if we didn't get that incentive, but that was an extra $50, putting us at $127.55. And then we actually did sneak in one of those DoorDash deliveries, so that's another $6.50. So that's a total of $134.05. And we divide that by the 5 hours to get $26.81 is our average hourly. So pretty good overall. How many miles did we drive though? So we did 42 the first day and 25 today. So that's 67. So we divide that, or not the 67, we divide the 134 divided by the 67, and that's actually $2 per mile exactly. So that's pretty great. And we were driving my girlfriend's car, so she gets better gas mileage, and we don't have to use premium, which is also fantastic. I totaled my car, so that's why we weren't driving that one. Picture here. Yay, fun. Yeah, so overall pretty good. $2 per mile plus the almost $27 per hour. However, that would not have been possible without that incentive. So that $50 would have dropped us about $10 per hour, actually, exactly $10 per hour. So, 17 bucks an hour is not great. So in the future, learning Spark, I'm sure I can up that average the more I learn it and figure out which ones to take and where to hang out. But I'm trying to fit that into multi-apping, and so I'll just have to be super selective and figure out from there. So honestly, this isn't a tips and tricks video. This is just my first day experience. If you guys are experienced Spark drivers, then I'm open to any tips in the comments. And yeah, that's about it. So thanks for watching. If you want to see more content, then drop a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.